Friends, thank you so much for tuning in to our broadcast of the Heights Foundation Virtual Live Gala 12th Annual Love Your Neighbor event. Tonight's event will feature many of the same opportunities as our typical Love Your Neighbor event while allowing you to shelter in place with friends and loved ones. Remember, we are all in this together. Thank you in advance for your generosity. Friends, thank you so much for tuning in to our broadcast of the Heights Foundation Virtual Live Gala 12th Annual Love Your Neighbor event. Tonight's event will feature many of the same opportunities as our typical Love Your Neighbor event while allowing you to shelter in place with friends and loved ones. Remember, we are all in this together. Thank you in advance for your generosity. And philanthropists of the Heights Foundation, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. Please welcome the hosts for our first virtual live gala, MC Gina Birch and fundraising auctioneer Scott Robertson.
All right.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Hey, stay on your side. What now? Look, Mom, I'm crossing. Hi, I'm Gina Birch. Welcome to our first virtual gala to benefit the Heights Foundation. This is very exciting. First time in this area this has ever been done.
I think it's the first time east of the Mississippi, but I'm not certain about that,
I'll
but
go
I
with that.
believe it is.
I will definitely go with that. So tonight we first of all appreciate everybody for tuning in while you're sheltering in place. We hope you're safe, hope you're having fun, and hope you stick with us. We promise to make this fast and fun and a lot more entertaining than whatever else is on TV at this time of night.
Oh, we're competing against Pat and Vanna, so I think we can beat Pat and Vanna,
think so.
Can't we? Sure. I'm Scott
With
Robertson.
that jacket, you can.
I'm Scott Robertson. I want you to rest assured we've been following all the safety protocols all throughout the day, and we'll continue to do so for our safety as well as the safety of our family and friends. As we said, we're all in this together. So let's get started, shall we?
We shall.
All right.
Oh.
Well, before, I think everybody at home should reach down and make sure that you have an open bottle of philanthropy juice. And this is a fine Manovia Pinot Noir.
Yes.
And which we're going to share a little later.
We definitely will.
But everyone, please pour yourself a glass and let's get ready to raise money for the Heights Foundation right here in Fort Myers.
Yeah. So that's right, donating tonight is going to be easy. You just log onto your smartphone or your computer to heightslyn.givesmart.com. LYN stands for Love Your Neighbor, so that'll help you remember that. If you haven't done so, make sure you're registered so you are ready to bid. You've got a couple more minutes before we actually start the bidding process. Now, if you're having technology issues or you're just technologically challenged, which, hey, we've all been there, we do have a conference line number set up. It's 1-423-657-0217. The PIN number is 157736-905, hashtag or pound. I know that was a lot of numbers. We're going to be scrolling it. You're going to see it on your screen, so don't worry if you missed any of those numbers. We're going to make sure we get them to you.
So right now we've got the silent auction going on, and it will close down promptly at 8 o'clock. But we also have live auction that's going on, and here's how it will work. It'll be real easy. What we've done is that we've put because we value your time, we've separated out like items into 3 separate bundles. The bundles will be extravagant dinners, exciting trips, and a wine dinner cruise above Dave and Cheryl Copham's brand new 100-foot yacht, the Tokalon. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer up all the elegant dinners into one lot, and then you'll have the opportunity to bid on each individual item. So the bidding's going to go on for about 4 minutes per item, and then I'll call it down and say we've got a 60-second warning and that it's going to close soon. And please, we know we have a delay.
Right.
There's going to be a delay on your end. There's a little delay on our end, probably 15 to 30 seconds. Don't be a sniper bidder tonight.
It's not going to work.
That's right. Get your bids in right away. Get your bids in right away so that you don't get locked out of your bidding.
That's right. So I want to make sure everyone realizes, again, we're putting these items out there in a bundle. Each bundle will have individual items. So you're not bidding on all of them, you're going to bid on the items within the bundle. For example, when we start extravagant dinners, let's say the slide will appear on your laptop or TV. They'll have 3 or 4 different ones, and you can bid on any one of those using your smartphone. And you don't have to just bid on one. You can bid on several because they're all pretty amazing.
Oh, they absolutely are. And then when we go to the special appeal fund and need portion, we'll be going in levels like we do at a traditional level. We're going to start high and work our way down, much like a traditional paddle raise, except this time you'll be making your donation on your phone instead of raising your paddle.
So while this might seem a little bit different from the other auctions you've been to, it's really that easy to bid. It really is quite easy. For some reason you have any challenges with it, again, please call the number that's listed on your screen below, and one of our wonderful, amazing volunteers, who are sitting 6 feet apart, by the way, with their Bonovia, will be glad to help you. And as you can imagine, we are working with a very small crew tonight. We're taking all precautions. As Scott said, we want to stay healthy, and we're doing all the proper protocols. So be patient. Know that we will be with you and help you as soon and as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. And there's a way that you can participate. Share with them about chat, because this is really fun.
Yeah, so the chat participation, part of the fun of a live auction, right, is are you ribbing someone and yelling across the room and trying to get to all of the energy up. And you can do that online. I know you've typed in all caps before and yelled at somebody. So we have this whole little chat platform where you can encourage, you can share, you can make jokes, you can just participate with us virtually.
Oh, tell us how great we're doing. We love hearing that.
Please.
We love hearing that. But just realize that you can't expect delay. It's
Right.
2020, and we have our 2020 internet infrastructure can likely cause a delay of 15 to 30 seconds.
Right.
So we're going to do our best to prevent any issues, but please don't wait to the last second to bid, or you may be left out.
And yeah, along those lines, refresh. As he said, 30-second delays. Sometimes your screen is delayed for 30 seconds and it doesn't refresh itself. Sometimes that delay is longer. So please remember, as much as you wash your hands, refresh your screen so you can see what the most up-to-date bids are and you won't get locked out or shut out of something that you really want.
All right, and hey, speaking of something that you really want, you're doing a dinner, item number 100 with Chef Harold, aren't you?
That's right. So this is one of those sign-up dinners. So you don't have to outbid anybody. You don't have to elbow anyone. You don't have to try to get in there in that 30-second. It's a sign-up dinner at $750 a person. It is 5 or 6 courses. We're still working it out, but because of all of the pushing of dates, it's going to be November 10th. This is date specific. And we're hoping that in the fall, well, we're confident that in the fall, we're all going to be able to gather and have a good time and celebrate over food and wine and lots of hugs. If you know Harold, he gives the best hugs in the world. He's going to do the food, I'm going to do the wine, and we've decided, you know, Harold likes big, hearty food and wine, and it's going to be a big red dinner. So it'll be perfect for fall, the wine that'll like make your teeth all purple and your tongue red. It's going to be awesome.
And all the cool kids are signing up, and there's a limited number of seats.
Exactly.
And remember, all the proceeds go to the Heights Foundation to keep their incredible work going.
Yes.
So be generous and get ready to have a great time. Want to remind everybody again, the silent auction will remain open until 8 p.m. tonight Eastern Time. All right? And that's all there is to it.
It's easy. Let's do it.
And so to get us started, let's please welcome the amazing founder, CEO, and president of the Heights Foundation. They're all rolled into one. That's right. None other than Miss Kathryn Kelly.
Woo! Yeah.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, everyone, for joining in our virtual fundraiser this evening. While this is not the format nor the circumstances we imagined for this year's Love Your Neighbor, I appreciate you embracing this change. I would much rather be talking to you in person, yet tonight we will make the best of this challenging situation the world is in right now. I hope you all are doing well. Love Your Neighbor is our signature event, and the funds raised allow us to do our work to build self-sufficient families in the Harlem Heights neighborhood through education, opportunity, and enrichment. Our Heights kids live in households at more than double the poverty rate for kids in the rest of Lee County. Historically, Love Your Neighbor has raised funds to provide summer camp and after-school programs for our at-risk kids in the Heights neighborhood. But because of current circumstances, we are pivoting our focus to also include funding for our most vulnerable families. We're all concerned about finances, and for families in Harlem Heights, the situation is dire. As low-income and hourly wage workers, our families are now without income and rent is due next week. Kids are not being fed in school, car payments and utility payments are looming. Families who live paycheck to paycheck are particularly vulnerable. After a difficult week, just yesterday, we had 5 more parents come in to say that they had been laid off of work. The gap just got wider. And I'm asking you to stand in that gap with us so a family emergency does not become a full-blown family crisis. I hope that you will trust us to invest funds where they are most needed in the coming months. We are working within CDC and local guidelines to care for our Heights kids and their families. We're partnering with local agencies when we can and being creative when we can. Our school kids are receiving instruction online when possible. Many of our kids do not have internet access, and work packets have been sent home for them. We do know at some point our world will get back to some semblance of normalcy. Summer camp, school, and after school will once again be part of a regular day at the Heights Center, and we certainly look forward to that. But here's what 2019 looked like. 124 kids in after school, 104 kids in our charter school, grades K through 4, with 133 already registered for next year. 92 babies through 4-year-olds at GLAD Early Learning Center, 2 kids at Canterbury, 8 kids at Summit Christian School, 130 kids in summer camp, 50 kids receiving orchestral music lessons for an hour and a half every day in strings, brass, woodwinds, and percussion. In 2019, we provided over 381,000 hours of service in the Heights community at an all-in cost of $8.50 per hour. I am so very proud of our staff for their passion and their commitment to our Heights families. Oh, and we have a new building under construction. Our education building will house GLAD Early Learning Center and Heights Community Charter School. Our building is scheduled to be completed by the start of this new school year in August, and we have raised 84% of the $11.8 million construction cost. Tonight, we recognize and honor Gay and Jim Piggott for their amazing donation to our education building. Their generosity allowed us to begin construction last September, as well as many other major donors to our capital campaign. Thank you, everyone, so very, very much. And we have a video to show you, like we usually do at Love Your Neighbor. We are raising a generation of thriving learners. Of that, I have no doubt. Kids who are and will be successful in school, will graduate from high school, and go on to college or career training. And speaking of which, let me tell you about Nico. Nico was born and raised in Harlem Heights by a single mom and a committed grandmother. Nico was part of our after-school and summer camp programs. He graduated from high school and attends college at the University of Florida. He graduates next month. We just hired Nico as a 3rd grade teacher for our charter school. You made it possible for Nico to attend our summer camp and after school. You made sure he had a gift on Christmas morning, and you made sure he had school supplies for the school year. So please, help us keep this current challenging situation from having a permanent negative impact on our Heights kids. We need you. Our precious kids need you. Please come alongside and stand in the gap with us, right here, right now, just as you've Rogers and his sons.
All right, 1st grade. What do we want to be when we grow up? Jojo, what do you want to be when you get older?
A singer.
A singer, very nice. Sergio, what would you like to be when you grow up?
A chief of police officers.
A chief of police. Camilla, what do you want to be when you grow up?
An artist.
An artist. Jaden, what would you like to be when you grow up?
I want to be a karate teacher.
A karate teacher, very nice.
Hey, we're headed for the future. Give us some room. We're gonna build a new world. Yeah, we're gonna build a new dream. We've gotta make it stand tall. It's gotta last a long time. Lean on me, and I'm gonna lean on you. We're headed for the future, and the future's now.
When I grow up, I want to be a policeman because you get to save people. I used to have a badge in pre-K, but I lost it. When I grow up, I want to be an artist. I can draw pictures and make people happy. My favorite part is the rainbow. I want to be a singer because my mom and dad say I'm a good singer. La, 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 la. I want to be a doctor because I want to help people. Because I want to get a lot of money. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. It just makes me happy. I want to be a karate teacher when I grow up because they teach you how to be tough. I think I want to be like a builder too.
The future is ours right now. Lean on me, and I'm gonna lean on you. We're headed for the future, come on. Lean on me, and I'm gonna lean on you. We're headed for the future, and the future's ours. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah! The future is ours, the future is ours right now!
Yeah.
Wasn't that outstanding?
I love those videos.
You know, it reminded me back when I was in school on the last day of school.
Yeah,
I
right.
was out of there. Oh,
Me
my
too.
goodness.
And you know, just to reiterate what Kathryn said, this Love Your Neighbor usually funds the summer camps and the after-school programs, but right now, as we all need, we have an immediate funding need to help these families. That was amazing that just in one day, 5 families are unemployed, and unfortunately, that number will likely grow. These are people that even in the best of economic times are challenged, so the need is tenfold today.
Absolutely, and don't get these folks confused. These are hard-working people who do lots of great, incredible work for our community so that they can, and they're close-knit families. And we all know that one thing's for sure about children is that mom and dad need to be stable. And if you're worried about where the next meal's coming from, mom and dad aren't stable. So if we can just help out with that bridge, it'll make all the difference in the world.
That's where you come in.
So we're going to start high and work our way down. And if you'll just give at a level that is meaningful to you, it'll make all the difference. And if we're not calling out your number, there's an other button on your phone. Just push the other button and put in whatever number you want it to be. I mean, if it's your lucky number like 38,362, we'll take it.
We'll take that for sure.
We'll take it. Yeah. And all kidding aside, Gina, I've got some incredible news.
Okay.
Incredible news. We have an anonymous donor who I know is watching on the screen, but they didn't want to be named. We have an incredible anonymous donor that is donating $100,000.
Nice. Yes. Thank you.
With a caveat.
Oh.
As a matching gift. All right? So if you give $1, it turns into $2. If you donate $10,000, it turns into $20,000 because they'll match them all up to $100,000. That ought to motivate anyone right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start at the $10,000 level. And if you'd like to give $10,000, then push that $10,000 button, if you would. Push that $10,000 button. And I want to share with you right now that Cliff and Georgianne Williams have said $10,000.
Thank you, Cliff and Georgianne.
Who will join us at the $10,000 level? At $10,000. We know there's a slight delay. Who will join Cliff and Georgianne at $10,000? Dave Copham steps up at $10,000, which is going to be matched to $20,000.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave and Cheryl. They're the best.
They are.
They really are. And there's lots of great people out there. Who else will join us at the $10,000 level? At $10,000. At $10,000. Well, how about at $5,000? And I want to tell you that OAK, Owens Ames Campbell Company, has stepped up at $5,000.
Thank you.
And you know who else has stepped up at $5,000? Our good friends at Lee Health
Very nice. Thank you so much.
and Intech.
Intag too. Nice. Very
So
good.
there's another $5,000 match that turns into $10,000. Kim Egypt
Oh, Kim,
just donated
thank you.
$5,000.
Wow.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kim.
Your $5,000 donation turns into $10,000. Who else will join us tonight at the $5,000 level? And just so that you know, at the $5,000 level, that'll provide a full month of food vouchers for 10 families, or a whole year of summer camp, after school, school supplies, and wraparound services for a child. And with
got
your
another
money,
one.
Dean
Thank you,
Schreiner is
Dean.
in for $5,000. Thank you, Dean. Thank you so much. Thank you. And your $5,000, Dean, just turned into $10,000. Midwest One Bank
Woo!
just donated $5,000. Intech gave
Nice.
$5,000. Oh my goodness, folks, we are so getting there. We are so getting there. Who else will join us tonight at $5,000? Realize it is an incredible investment. It is an incredible investment, and one that really pays off.
It does.
Because $5,000 turns into $10,000.
Right.
Anyone else at $5,000? At $5,000. Thank you to everyone who donated at the
Thank you.
$5,000 level.
Oh, one more.
Roger and Amy Byerly just donated. Byerly.
Byerly.
I'm sorry. Roger and Amy Byerly just donated $5,000. That turns into $10,000. Gina, we are getting there. Anyone else at $5,000? At $5,000? Well, listen, don't let our delay hesitate. Just go ahead and push that button. But who will join us tonight at $2,500? Who will join us at the $2,500 level? And at $2,500, that'll provide a month of utility assistance, child care, or a car payment for 5 families. These folks live incredibly frugal, and we're so appreciative of them. Or a full year of child care at Heights' own Glad Kids.
That's a good investment.
$2,500. It's, you know Kathryn, she can take a dollar bill and twist
Right?
it, so it's absolutely amazing. And I want to tell you who's in right now at the $2,500 level. Our good friends Dave and Cheryl Copham have stepped up again at $2,500.
Thank you. Oh, wait. Robert and Ruth Ann Diefenbach are in too.
At $2,500, that
Yeah.
turned in to
$5,000.
$5,000. Don and Andy Voigt gave $2,500. That turns into $5,000.
I see V and Buzzy up there. V Garrett and Buzz Wade.
Oh,
Thank you
wonderful
so
folks.
much.
Absolute wonderful folks at $2,500. Who else will join us at $2,500 tonight? At $2,500, folks, we can match the gift, and it'll make such a difference in the family that Heights Foundation supports right here in Harlem Heights. Who else will join us at the $2,500 level? At $2,500, at $2,500. Well, let's give a hand for everybody who has donated
Yes,
at the
thank you.
$2,500 level. Thank you so much. Well, as we transition, let's go to the $1,000 level. You know the nice thing
do
about
it.
$1,000? It's so easy to make that deduction on your taxes.
Yes, it is.
It's really simple. It is really simple. And realize your $1,000 donation is going to be doubled, so it turns into a $2,000 donation. And let me tell you what $1,000 will do. It'll provide 2 months of grab-and-go meals for 10 kids, or provide a month of rent and utility assistance for a family, or a whole summer of safe and fun, enriching summer camp experience. Kathryn Kelly is in for
Kathryn.
$1,000. Thank you, Kathryn. She puts her money where her mouth is.
does. I
And her
appreciate it.
$1,000 donation is going to be doubled, so now it's $2,000. Who will join Kathryn and everyone else at the $1,000 level? Who will say $1,000? It only takes a second to punch that button. And you know, I always like to say that bidding is a lot like removing a Band-Aid. If you do it real quick, it only hurts a little. Who will join us tonight at $1,000? At $1,000, I know you're sitting back at home, you're thinking about it, you're wondering, punch that button. We need your $1,000 because it's going to be matched. Folks, we're at $63,100 right now toward that $100,000 match. We need your help. We need your help. It just went up because Kevin Shimp, our friend Kevin Shimp,
yes.
OAK donated, and so did Kevin.
Very nice. Very good.
And I think you throw out a challenge match, Kevin, to your dad, Steve, and see if he won't match your $1,000.
There you go. And you can do this on your phone once you bid. Just text your friends and say, come on, man. What else are you doing today?
And if things went crazy, you can if you're really feeling motivated, you can up your bid again. You can donate. You can be Dave and Cheryl Copham because they've donated twice already.
They have.
Yes. So who will join us at $1,000? At $1,000?
Deb Mathinos
is in for $1,000. Thank you, Deb. And your 1,000 turns into 2,000.
2,000, just like that. We've upped the bottom line a little more.
And
Dale Mosteller
is in for $1,000.
Thank you.
Folks, we are just under a $35,000 away from fully funding this $100,000 match. So if 35 people could donate $1,000 right now,
we'll get there.
We would be there.
And if you're having trouble again on your computer, we do have that phone number you can call. That's where our delay is a little bit because our folks answering the phones are writing down those numbers, those names fast and furious and bringing them up to us. So please
and we're
going
to go ahead and move on, but if you'd like to donate $1,000, we would so appreciate it. But let's go on to $500. Who will join us at $500? Knowing it's going to be matched to turn into $1,000 and realize at $500 it provides a month of food vouchers for a family or a full month of summer camp. Who will join us tonight at $500? At $500, John DeMaster's in at $500.
Woo!
Thank you, John, which turns into $1,000. Nancy McGovern is in at $100.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy. Who else will join us at $500? At $500, at $500. Well, in the interest of your time, we're going to continue on.
Sure.
Okay? And let's go down to $250. Who will join us tonight at $250, which provides utility assistance, child care, or maybe even a car payment for a family for a month? You know, when you miss your car payment,
you can't get to work.
That's when everything spirals. I just saw Carolyn and Bill Rogers and sons, Rex and Clay, just donated. What did you just donate? $500. $500. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the Rogers families.
Yes.
They do so much.
They do.
They produced that great video. Who else would join us at $250? At $250? At $250? We're up. Folks, we're only $25,000 away right now from fully funding this match. We can do it. We can do it. Who will join?
The Pitblottos.
Richard and Vicki Pitblotto.
They're amazing.
Thank you so much. They are so generous.
Tracy Baggin just donated $500. Thank you, Tracy.
The Pitblottos donated $2,500. Let's hear it for Richard and Vicki.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely. Folks, we are $24,000 away from fully funding the match. So if you want to donate $100, if you want to donate $50, go ahead and do it now. Go ahead and do it now. We're at $178,500 right now because Katie Hagan and Joe Madden just donated $250.
$500.
Donated $500. Woo! Thank you. And thank you, Tracy.
Here we go.
Oh, yes. Ruth Lind is in.
Thank you,
I know
Ruth.
you, Ruth. Ruth Lind is in for $250. Thank you. So, folks, as we're getting closer, you can donate any amount that you wish right now. Jim Dwyer is in for $500.
Thank you.
Christy King from Alabama is in for $50. That's called the price of admission.
That is right there.
Thank you. Oh, and everyone that donated their ticket amount, right? They said, we don't want the money back, we want our ticket. They just donated $10,400.
Nice. Very good.
Folks, we are getting so close. Thank you, Christy King. Folks, we are getting so close. But I tell you what, we've got a little bit of delay. We know that. We're okay with that.
Sure.
But
Keep
why
it
don't-
rolling, keep it
just
rolling.
keep it rolling in. We're $21,000 away. $21,000 away right now. So keep it coming in. My friends that are watching out on the West, Joe Bryan is in
Joe,
for
thank you,
$250. Thank you, Dr. Joe and Terry. All right, well, keep them rolling in, and let's go ahead and let's get started, shall
Let's
we,
do
with
it,
the
let's
live
do it.
auction.
So because of the delay, Scott can't do his usual melodic chant.
You mean like $2,500 and now $5,000? $5,000 has been now $7,500. It's 70. I can't do that.
No, you can't.
I
I mean,
love
you
doing that.
can, but it's not going to help.
Oh,
Except
darn it.
Makes us feel like it's a real live auction. So, I mean, it is a real live auction, and because of time restrictions, we want to be respectful for your time being online with us as well. Remember, you are only bidding on one item in the groups. So to make things a little quicker, you can click on auto bid. You put in your max bid, and the GiveSmart technology will increase your bids in standard bidding increments for you. So if there's something you really want, look for that auto bid, click on it, put in the top amount that you're willing to give, and we'll increase it for you. So you won't have to refresh your screen quite as much.
And you can bid on as many of these items as you wish. Just know you're bidding on each item individually. You're not buying the whole bundle.
Exactly.
You're buying one item. So Gina, tell us what's contained within our first auction bundle.
So this is our extravagant dining, and this is so amazing. Every single item in here is just as good as the next one. So we've got 101 is the Black and Blanc dinner. 102 is Dinner in Your Home for 8, featuring 90-point wines with Chef Eddie Vozella. And then 103 is always a fun one. It's the Firehouse Dinner with the firemen, and we'll tell you more about that. And then dinner 104 is a Private Party for 8 with Chef Gloria Jordan and me, Gina Birch. We will be entertaining and cooking and having a good time with that in your home. These are all, except for the fire department dinner, they're all in your homes.
And who wants, I'd rather go to the fire department, wouldn't you?
Well, I see some of my friends are bidding on it already. I can see some bidding, so yes, I would. And this is also, besides, we're joking and thinking it's a fun ladies' night out, and it says in the description we get to check out the equipment. But they're going to cook for us, but it's also be a great party for kids. Like a birthday party or something like that. How much fun would that be to go to the firehouse?
A girls' night out, whatever.
Girls' night out, too.
I think it'd be absolutely fun. So here's where our bidding is right now. For the Black and Blanc is at $2,500 currently. For Dinner for 8 with Chef Eddie and the 90-point wines is at $1,300. The Firehouse Dinner, it's a bargain right now, $800.
That's it?
Yeah. And
Where's my cell phone?
And Chef Gloria is in. The Gloria and Gina dinner is at $800.
Right.
So tell us more about Black and Blanc.
Sure. So Black Salt Catering, they've always been a great supporter of the Heights Foundation. Chef Fabrice and Benjamin Voisin, they are at Fathoms. So everyone knows they're amazing. And so that's the Black of the Black and Blanc part. Blanc is Chef Jean-Claude Rogue, head of Blanc. And actually, he is the uncle of Fabrice. So it's all in the family. So you have 3 French chefs coming to your house, and we'll provide everything, the glassware, the cleanup, and everything for 8 people. And last year we did this, and it was so much fun. It was spectacular.
Oh, what a happening that will be.
Yes.
What a happening. So tell us more about Dinner for 8 with Chef Eddie.
So Chef Eddie Vozella, he was at University Grill forever, and he is a New England guy, and he's going to bring in some seafood from New England to cook. He's already got his dinner planned, and we've got steaks, and we've got his fig jams, and it's just going to be amazing. And he's pairing 90-plus point wines, or at least 90-point wines, for each course. And thanks to the Fitzgeralds, because they are sponsoring this dinner, and they've been very generous to help with get Chef Eddie to come into your home and cook for 8 people.
The generosity for people for the Heights Foundation, it's what makes it work.
Right.
Right?
Definitely.
It's neighbors helping neighbors, and that's what makes it work. And speaking of people that help a lot of people, the firemen and the fireman dinner, and
Yes.
everyone raves about this dinner.
Yes, they do. And this, again, you're going to have dinner in the firehouse. And this is for Station 72. They're on John Morris Road and McGregor Boulevard, if you want to know the specific location. So we can go in there and have some fun with them. Now, the next one I'm really excited about.
And you should be.
I'm excited about all of them, don't get me wrong. But Gloria and I, it's a double G day. Gloria Jordan, Chef Gloria Jordan and I will come into your home and she'll do the tapas, I'll do the wine. We're gonna have a lot of food, a lot of fun, and I think the night's gonna end with dancing. And this, again, is a party for 8 in your home, so you can have a birthday party, or if you just want to just have some of your friends over and show off because you've got Chef Gloria, the crazy Cuban, in your house cooking.
Oh,
and me
what
pouring
a
the
fun
wine.
time this will be. And I know we've both gone with Chef Gloria to Cuba.
Yes.
Right? She leads trips down to Cuba. We've both been on this trip at different times. But what a fun happening. You'll never meet another happier person, nor a great Cuban and Spanish chef.
Right, so comes back from each trip inspired and always does something different and is always pushing the limits, like all of these chefs are. So we have French, we have Italian, we've got Cuban, and we've got the firemen. So we've got it all covered in this one.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 minute left in the bidding. 1 minute left in the bidding. Get your bids in right now.
We can go a lot higher than this. You guys are getting
not be a
bargains.
sniper bid. So far, Black & Blanc is at $2,500. What a deal that is. And by the way, you can increase your bid to anything you want. We've got the dinner with Chef Eddie and the 90-point wines at $1,500.
Please hit refresh.
Yeah, hit refresh. I don't think you're there yet.
Right.
And then we've got the Firehouse dinner at a bargain price of $800. And then the Gloria and Gina party is at $950.
Oh,
Folks,
we can get more than that. Come on, let's get that number up a little higher.
Bid it up. Here we go. 30 seconds remaining. No,
For 8
20,
people.
20 seconds remaining. I mean, this is just, and all the money's going to Heights. All the money's going to Heights. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And remember, there's a little bit of a delay, so keep refreshing your screens and make sure you're that winning bidder at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Celebrate!
Woo! See, that wasn't so hard, right?
And now a message from the students at Heights. All right. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. And we have some winners.
Oh, do we need a drum roll?
I think we do. And the winners are the firefighter dinner. We have Jennifer Dinke, D-E-N-I-K-E.
Dinky.
Dinky. She's the winner of the firefighter
Hey,
dinner.
Jennifer. Call me, girl.
Oh, and sneaking in with, I shouldn't say sneaking, the winner of the private party with Gloria and Gina, Kathryn Kelly.
Oh, nice.
Smart bidding.
That
and
is
the Black
smart.
& Blanc, our friend Fran Finning
Woo,
at $2,500. And dinner for your 8 in your home, another Fran, but this time it's Fran Peters. Thank
Very
you all
nice.
for your generous bidding. Thank you so much.
All right, so next we have some exciting trips, amazing trips to New York City. For 4, we've got Elton John in Chicago and the opportunity to go on a fabulous trip to Bar Harbor, Maine. All of these are in this bundle. Remember, you're only bidding on one, but you can bid on all 3 if you want, but it's not all together. They're individual trips.
Absolutely. So, Elton John, I mean, what an icon of America. I mean, I was a preteen and a fan of Elton John.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not a teen anymore.
This is his farewell tour, and you have theater box seats. This is for the June 20th concert. Again, because of what's happening in our world right now, if that date needs to be changed or moved, we will honor everything. So don't even let that hinder you. You get to see Elton John in his farewell tour in Chicago. We're also going to throw in tickets to the Cubs. We're going to be staying at the Gwynn Luxury Collection Hotel, and there's all kinds of amazing things that go along with this trip to make it a really special getaway.
Absolutely. And what about our friends from Bahaba?
Bahaba. We got to work on that. Well, you know what I love about this trip too? We're giving you a shopping spree from Jennifer's and Broder Carvel to
Right
go
here local.
get situated so you can look all Bar Harbor-ish when you go there. So this is a main adventure for two. You're going to have an amazing time here. You've got some accommodations at the Bayview Oceanfront Hotel. I heard that's where Barry Manilow wrote or was inspired to write Weekend in New England. It's an amazing place. You get to stay there, and you get to go to, finally open to the public, the 1902 La Rochelle Mansion and Museum.
Oh, what a fun time, and what a great place for us to be, in the summer months.
Yes,
You know,
we're
when
helping
it's-
with the rental car on that one too. So those are always nice little things to know the extras, right?
But now tell me about New York. This seems like an amazing trip.
This is the Epicurious. Oh my gosh, if you love to eat and if you love New York City, this is definitely the one for you. We're going to put you up for 3 nights, 4 days at the Hyatt-centric Times Square. We're giving you dinner at either 11 Madison Park or Daniel or Per Se. We're giving you tickets to pick a show. If you want to go to a Broadway show or if there's a concert that you want, there's breakfast every morning. And then we have lunch. The lunch will either be at Italy or Balthazar. And so we've just got all these other little things, shopping and eating and dining. So this is definitely a great trip.
Oh, it is. And the bidding's going on right now. Our New York trip is currently at a bargain at $3,800.
Wow.
Bar Harbor May is at $2,700. And the Elton John tour, I don't know how you would ever want to miss this, is only at $3,500. And remember, all the proceeds stay right here with Heights.
I've known people who've eaten at Daniel, and they spent at that one meal what this trip is going for. So, I mean, that's an amazing place, amazing food there. So.
Oh, they're absolutely wonderful. So, folks, if you're watching, please don't hesitate. Go ahead and bid now. Go ahead and bid now. New York, $3,800. Maine is at $2,700, and Elton John at $3,500. At $3,500.
3,600?
3,600.
Oh, 6,000. And Maine is 3,000.
Okay. From
Refresh.
the Peanut Gallery, I don't know what. Hit refresh. Maybe we should hit refresh
On
here.
ours. Yeah, please hit refresh
All
on your
right,
screen so you
here
can see
we
the bidding.
go.
Oh, there we go.
Our friend has jumped up to $6,000
Nice.
for
Yes.
Elton John. Keep that scrolling up so we can see where we are with Maine. Maine, thank you, Tracy. Maine is up to $3,000. Don't
Excellent.
let that miss you.
And I like the shopping extravaganza that goes with that as well.
Broder Carvel. My
Yeah.
goodness, they're the greatest guys. They help you so much, as well as the people
And
at
Jennifer's. Yeah, she's
now, I don't
amazing.
shop a lot at Jennifer's, but
That's okay. Maybe your wife will.
Yes.
Or does.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Is New York still at 3,800? New York is still at 3,800 at the bargain price. Here we go. I see
Elton
a
John,
bidding war
baby.
going on. All right,
Come on.
Maine is in at $3,000. And
did I-
remember, Maine is bidding at $3,000. Elton John is at $6,000.
We also have some food in there with Elton John, the Public House in Gibson Steakhouse, besides the baseball game and the box seats.
So we're going to give a 30-second warning right now. 30-second warning on your bids. 30-second warning. Get your bids in right now.
Refresh your computer.
Please refresh. Please refresh. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. There's a real bidding war going on for that Maine trip right now. I'm loving that. Scroll it all the way down so we can see where we are. And then, of course, the New York trip. And here we go at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're closing the bids on
Nice.
the live auction. Thank you to everyone for your generosity. And now a word from our students at Heights. Hey, welcome back. We hope you're enjoying some fine beverages at home like this Bonovia bottle.
I can't wait. I'm getting parched.
It's just teasing, isn't it?
I know, right?
But folks, we hope you're having fun as much as we are here, and we so appreciate all that you're doing to help the Heights Foundation. So here are the winners. Elton John, Mr. Clayton Parks stepped up and said $6,000.
Yes. Thank you, Clayton.
Kim Egypt, I hope I pronounced that right. Sorry, Kim. Just got the main trips at $3,100.
Nice.
Thank you, Kim.
Great deal.
And John D'Angelo's stepped up for the New York trip at $3,900.
Thank you, John.
All right. Well, Gina, tell us about our next item because it's quite special.
Yes, it is. So this is the coup de grace. This is our last item for you to bid on. It's a wine and culinary cruise for 10 aboard the new 100-foot yacht Tokalon with Cheryl and Dave Copham. And they are, I have to say, Cheryl and Dave have been such generous supporters for the Heights Foundation and a lot of other foundations and organizations in Southwest Florida.
Oh, they really are.
But we couldn't have done a lot of what we've done here for the Heights Foundation and the Heights Center without their support and their generosity offering. Now, this boat, it's brand new. You're going to be some of the first people on it.
It's not just brand new. It's not even finished yet, but
right?
it's close.
Yes.
But it's close. And I know one thing. If I ever decide to have a yacht built for myself, I mean, I got the hat.
Hey,
That's
Dave.
the first step, right?
Right.
If I ever do, I am going to bring Dave Copham in as a consultant.
You should.
Because he is brilliant.
Yes.
This is the second one he's built, and he's really good at what he does.
It's amazing, right?
He sure is. Oh, and
So-
they're just fun people.
We mentioned the name of the boat,
Yes.
Tokalon.
What's that mean, Gina?
Well, that is one of the most premier vineyards. Outstanding wines come from Tokalon in Napa. And if you see that on the bottle, it's expensive. You're not going to find it on your retail shelves of your average store. And it is delicious. And he's got a bunch of it. And he's going to open it on the boat. Isn't he?
Wow.
I think, maybe.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. Dave and Cheryl's wine collection is second to none. And Dave knows what good wine is.
Yes.
And he doesn't mind acquiring it. So you know when you
And he
go
loves
out
to
on the
share it.
boat, when you go out on the boat, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic.
We're also going to have champagne and hors d'oeuvres, a plated 4-course dinner that the wines will be paired with by Black Salt Culinary. So this is just an amazing adventure on this boat.
Oh, and Dave and Cheryl are such incredible hosts and hostess. Cheryl, I'm giving you a lot of credit for this.
Yes.
And well-deserved, I might add. But, folks, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. And the current bid is at $15,000.
Very nice.
Wow.
That's good.
Now, but wait, we're not finished. Folks,
No,
we've still got 2 minutes of bidding that we can make this happen. Let's get the bidding up. And remember, your money is a donation to Heights, and you're going to get to go out on Tokalon, and it's just going to
drink Tokalon.
Oh,
That's
and
worth
drink
it right there,
Tokalon.
right?
I mean, you think you're ever going to forget that the rest of your life?
Never.
I don't think so. So
Remember
ladies
to hit
and-
refresh,
Keep
refresh.
your bids, keep refreshing. I think we're going to be able to do great things. Keep bidding, and by the way, I'm going to take a step back to our special appeal that right now we're at $83,600. So if we can raise another $15,000, we'll fully fund the match. We'll fully fund that $100,000. Kathy McPherson, I just saw you, Kathy.
Thanks, Kathy.
Our friends from Boston, thank you, Kathy McPherson. Thank you so much. Oh, let's keep it going. We're getting on up there. Folks, we're at 15,000 right now. We're at 15,000.
we can get a little more than that. Come on, let's get that number up on that yacht.
Come on. There's been a lot of active bidding. But let's keep it going right now.
Come on,
Here we
Peter.
go.
You can take this away from Andy. I see your name up on there. Come on, Peter. Let's do this. You're not going to let Andy outbid you, are you?
No, there's
Come
no way.
on.
Come on, he's more competitive than that.
He is. And I know
All right.
he likes that wine too. So
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Well, he's got good taste.
he does,
You know,
obviously.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, this is not a Budweiser trip.
No, not at all.
This is a real trip. Folks, we've got 1 minute remaining. Fair warning, 1 minute remaining. And we appreciate everybody staying with us. The best is yet to come. We promise. We're at $15,000 right now. As we work our way in, here we go. Let's go at the 30-second mark. At 30 seconds. At 30 seconds. Peter, come on.
This
we
is
need
a
your help
cruise
here.
for 10. Remember, a cruise for 10
Oh.
on the Tocolone,
Oh.
drinking Tocolone, 5-course dinner, hors d'oeuvres, champagne. It's just amazing. It's going to be like one of those that you're going to be Instagramming and talking about and bragging about with all of your other friends.
Absolutely. 10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds. At 5, 4, 3. Wait a minute. We have breaking news. We have breaking news. Black Salt and Dave and Cheryl just said they would double their trip if we can get someone to donate the $15,000. It's going on your screen right now as a buy it now. Peter, if you want to step up and do 15, that would be so great.
Right.
And it would make such an impact on tonight's auction. Here we go.
Or anybody else who's been sitting
Or
back
anyone
and
else.
hanging out watching.
Anyone else, just hit that buy it now button and you have it. And we're going to close it in 3, 2, 1.
Awesome.
Close.
Woo!
All
Yeah,
right.
we did it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Gina, we're going to get a total number for them.
Okay.
Oh, listen, we're going to get a total number for you here in just a minute, but let's have one more message from our kids at Heights. Wow. Gina
Pretty
Birch,
amazing.
What a night. What a night. You know, we could have easily just canceled this event, but we didn't. And wow, did the supporters really step up.
Yes, thank you. This was unconventional, we know, and we really appreciate your time and your generosity. And again, that online auction is still open until 8 o'clock tonight. And if you want to add some contributions, you can still get online and add to the fund.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's fully fund this $100,000 match. Any little bit will really, really help. We so appreciate everything that you've done. So there's 8 minutes remaining in the silent auction right now. But you know what? There's a very special lady here that keeps this organization running. Let's bring her up.
Kathryn
Everybody,
Kelly.
Kathryn Kelly. But wait, let's get a glass. Because I've got a special total, and it's going to make, I know what it's going to do. It's going to make you cry.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. You're right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to your generosity, cheers to you, because you just raised $228,890.
Yay,
Let's
cheers.
celebrate!
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers again.
And I tell you what, thank you all so much. I'm Scott Robertson, Gina Birch, Kathryn Kelly, and all the people behind the scenes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yay!
And to finish our broadcast, let's bring up our friends, the dynamic duo, Randy and Lori.
Thank you so much, Scott. And thank you to the Heights Foundation, and thank all of you for tuning in this evening.
Stay generous out there.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when we're in our zone. I got sunshine in my pocket, that good soul in my feet, that hot blood in my body, it rocks. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it. It's so phenomenally. I like the way you rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when it's getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine, nothing I can see but you.
Just dance, dance, dance.
Put the people up on you.
Just dance, dance, dance.
All those things I shouldn't do.
Just dance, dance, dance.
Ain't nobody really should.
Just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance, dance.
Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. Don't need no reason, don't need control. Got so high, no ceiling when we're in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, that soul in my feet, that hot blood in my body when it rocks. Ooh, can't take my eyes off it. It's so phenomenally. I rock the way you rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when it's getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine, nothing I can see but you.
Dance, dance, dance.
Look the people up on you.
Dance, dance, dance.
All those things I should do.
Just dance, dance, dance.
Ain't nobody feeling so.
Just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance, dance.
Keep that giving up.
Can't stop it. Can't stop it. Can't stop it. Can't stop it.
Just dance, dance, dance.
Look the people up on you.
Just dance, dance, dance.
All those things I should do.
Just dance, dance, dance.
Ain't nobody feeling so.
Just dance, dance, dance. Got this feeling in my body. 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 Got this feeling in my body.
Can't stop the feeling.
Got this feeling in my body.
Come on.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more announcement if you're still online. First and foremost, this was fantastic. Thank you for your generosity. But I have some folks I need to thank for buying the Cobham's boat, because it's some of the usual suspects here in Fort Myers that are so generous. They all went together. So let's talk about the Wiles family, the Youngquist, who have a boat of similar size, the Votes, who have a boat of similar size, the Piplatos, who have a boat, well, it's a nice boat, but it's not a 100-footer. Sorry, Richard, just kidding. And the Parks. So, ladies and gentlemen, they all went together and donated $15,000. Thank you and good night.
All right, give until it hurts or give until it feels good.
And there's still time to get in on that silent auction.
Mr. Worldwide to infinity. You know the roof on fire. We're gonna boogie, oogie, oogie, and wiggle and dance like the roof on fire. We're gonna drink, and take shots until we fall out like the roof on fire. Now, baby, give a booty and take off all your clothes and light the roof on fire. Tell a bitty, 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 I'm on fire. Tell a bitty, 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 I'm a fireball. I saw, I came, I conquered. Should I say I saw, conquered, I came? They say Chico on fire, and he no lie. Well, y'all slipping, he running the game. Now, big bang boogie and little noogie and nice little shade. I gave Susie a little pat up on the booty, and she turned around and said, walk this way.
I was born in a flame. Mama said that everyone would know my name. I'm the best you never had. If you think I'm burning out, I never am. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Fireball. Fireball. Now sticks and stones may break my bones, but I don't care what y'all say. Cause as the world turns, y'all gonna learn that Chico right here don't play. That boy's from the bottom of the map, Fort Myers, USA. I gave Susie a little pat up on the booty and she turned around and said, walk this way.
I was born in a flame. Mama said that everyone would know my name. I'm the best you never had. If you think I'm burning out, I never am. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Fireball. We're taking it down. Taking it, we're taking it, we're taking it down. Taking it, we're taking it, we're taking it down. Taking it, we're taking it, we're taking it down. Come on. Taking it, we're taking it, we're taking it down. Taking it, we're taking it, we're taking it down. Come on. Taking it, we're taking it, we're taking it down. Taking it, we're taking it, we're taking it down. We're bringing it, we're bringing it, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it, we're bringing it, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it, we're bringing it, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it, we're bringing it, we're bringing it back. Bringing it, we're bringing it, bringing it back. Bringing it, we're bringing it, bringing it back. Bringing it, we're bringing it, bringing it back. Fireball. Fireball. Tell a bitty, 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 I'm on fire. Tell a bitty, 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 I'm on fire. Tell a bitty, 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 I'm on fire. Tell a bitty, 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 I'm a fireball.